I'm Manny from Instant Basics, and welcome to another episode of How to Get Started on Bass. This is actually a bonus lesson since you completed the top 5 things we need to do to get started on bass. So in this lesson, I'm going to look at top 5 exercises that can help us to build our muscle mass memory on our fingers on the bass guitar and to get used really to the motion of the bass guitar. So stay tuned, keep watching. I'm going to show you 5 great exercises for beginners. Thanks. Okay, in exercise 1, I'm just going to show you how to play the chromatic scale for our exercise. That's what we'll use. So the chromatic scale is basically scales or notes next to each other or next fret to each other. That's how the chromatic scale works. So the first exercise goes as follows. We'll go to the E string on the 3rd fret to the root note of G. So using our index finger, we're going to go G. With our middle finger, G sharp or A flat. With our ring finger, we'll go A, and then with our little finger, we'll play A sharp or B flat. So I'll start again. G, G sharp, A sharp. Then we'll carry on with the same pattern to the next string. So in this case, we'll go to the 3rd fret of the A string, and then we'll carry on with the same shape. Yeah, so the same pattern will apply to all strings going down and going back up. So I'll do it all together, starting from the 3rd fret on the E string with the root note of G. Then we'll go to the G string, our last string, which is with the same pattern, starting on the 3rd fret. So once we're here, we can go back up again using the same pattern. So with our ring finger, middle finger, index, and then back to the D string. As follows. We'll still start with the index finger on the key of G, but this time I'm going to change the order in which we play the chromatic scale. So we'll play it this way: G with our index finger, G sharp with our middle finger. This time we'll use the little finger to go A sharp, and then we use the ring finger to play A. So all together. Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch, but it's a very useful exercise. It's a very useful exercise for your fingers. So one more time. Next string. So when we go back up, we'll go again to the 3rd fret of the D string. Remember to take this slowly, and remember to alternate your fingers between your middle finger and your index finger as you do this process. Okay, for exercise 3, this time instead of starting with the index finger on the key of G, we'll start with our middle finger on G sharp. So we'll go middle finger, index finger, ring finger, and then little finger. Still playing the same notes, just a different order. So the demonstration goes as follows: middle finger on G sharp, index on G, ring on A, little finger on A sharp. So we'll do this process across all strings, going down and back up again. So slowly. going back up, when we're here, we'll go back to the D string and start with our middle finger again. So that's your exercise 3 done for you. For exercise 4, we'll start with our ring finger, we'll go to our little finger, and then we'll go to the middle finger, and then to the index finger. Still using the same notes again, but changing the order. So demonstration, with our ring finger on A, little finger on A sharp, and then middle finger on G sharp, index finger on G. It's a bit of a stretch in starting, but it's very useful. So we'll do this pattern for all the strings going down and going back up. So we're now at the last string, so we'll come back up to the D string using the same pattern. So with our ring finger again. Then back to G. So for the last exercise of the day, we'll start with the little finger on A sharp or B flat. We'll go to the ring finger on A, and then we'll go to G with the index finger, and then we'll go to the G sharp with our middle finger. Again, same pattern across all strings.